I am from Jacksonville, Florida, but I was raised here. I came from Jacksonville when I was 11 years old, and I went to Sebastian Middle School. Then I went over to, what was that about?
Yeah, I have to agree.
Okay, well back in the day I loved it, okay. And then I ended up graduating from Pedro Menendez in 2011. In between, I was the first Miss Juneteenth that was crowned here in St. Augustine, actually right in the multicultural, multi-purpose gym right next door to us. Since then, so many things has happened in my life since this pageant. This was a scholarship pageant. I ended up, of course, winning a scholarship, but I also went on to earn 2 more scholarships. I became a 3rd year recipient of Chaser Scholar here in St. Augustine at the time, their scholarship, and the Heaven Achievers scholarship as well. So this opened up numerous doors for me. One of the things, like I said, I'm going to stay on schedule because Taronda asked me, was what influenced me during the process of Juneteenth. See, back then when we did Juneteenth, again, it was just like this. It was amazing. It was amongst, you know, girls my age. But we all struggled with something that we did not like. One of it was my weight. You know, I was always outspoken, but I struggled with being a heavy girl. And I was picked on. People call it bullying, but I was picked on from a little girl on up about me being too heavy. I was always tall and I was heavy. Oh, you're pretty for a big girl. I was always surrounded with the words fat, big, overweight, ooh, man, Godzilla. Let's see what else I was called. 2 tons of fun. I was told, I've never had a Twinkie in my life. They told me I ate Twinkies all, that's how I got big. When I would eat lunch, I would try to eat my lunch somewhere because I knew that if somebody saw me eat it too fast, they were like, oh yeah, you hungry. They tried to label me. Words hurt. And they tried to tear down my character. But see, one thing about it is when you have parents and when you have people that are in your corner to support, they tried to tear down my self-esteem. I took that energy and turned it to something positive because I cried. I got to the point I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to school. Come get me. Let's just homeschool me. She said, no ma'am, we're not going to do that because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are made in His image. And one day she put me in the mirror and she said, what are you? I said, I'm fat. She said, no ma'am. What are you? She said, you are an honor roll student. You are a dancer. I was real light on my feet. You are a great speaker. You are an actor. What are you? Because see, at this age, I can say your hair is so beautiful. But then somebody say the most negative thing, you're going to focus on that negative thing. So I was so focused on being a heavy girl that I took away and I dimmed the light of myself, of what other people talked about me. That's what I focused on, me being heavy. Not Jayde that was smart, in honor roll, in IB, in AP. I didn't focus on that. I focused that I was just heavy. So we are here today, Juneteenth, during this process. We surrounded myself around other girls my age. At the time I had a contestant that was with me and I love her to death. She was actually blind. She did this pageant blind. And Miss Wanda will tell you, we had a contestant that was blind and could sing. And I start surrounding myself around people that also had imperfections, but that's what made them perfect. So this is what we're here for. We're here to boost confidence.
Yes.
We're here to boost self-esteem. We're not here to tear each other's down. Because we see a lot of that in social media. See, among your age right now, we see a lot of things. We see what y'all see. I didn't go through it as much on the adolescent side because we was coming over to the digital world. But there's more, y'all have more access to your phones where people are being mean, hateful, condescending. And it's a constant comparison. Some of you all may not be as developed as the next young lady. And some of you all may be overly developed than the next young lady. But we're not here to tear each other down. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. And one of the things that I took from this pageant was that I'm gonna hold my head up. And I don't care what anybody says about me. And I got to the point that I did not care what anybody said about me. Because if I believed it, then it was true. If I didn't like it, I changed it. For the good. No, I'm not gonna lose weight because I wanna look like a size 2, because I knew in my mind, and I said, I would never be a size 2. But I wanna be healthy. I start changing. What does Jayde like? What does Jayde make me happy? What makes Jayde happy? I learned that while I was 16 years old and I came in this pageant. Actually, I just turned 17. 16 turned 17, so it was in June, yes. This is what we are here for. I look at you girls and I see each stage of my life that I went through. And I talked to Taronda, I told Lee, I said, I don't care how much money it takes, I will go and spend my own money. I want to be here because our community needs positive role models. Because y'all see some stuff on social media. We raising young ladies. What is a queen? What's a queen?
Someone who sets an example and leads.
Give you some example. What's a queen?
Like someone like really beautiful, like something.
I couldn't hear you.
Like someone like really beautiful, like stuff. Set example. What she said.
What's beauty?
Like attitude. The smile and stuff. Like they do stuff good.
What's a queen?
The queen is
There's no right or wrong answer. What's your definition of a queen? Yourself. That's why you got down side of your head, boss. What's a queen?
Someone who moves themselves up to like a higher seat and like doesn't really take with them like what someone says about them.
All y'all answers are correct.
Come on, y'all. Those was good answers.
All your answers are correct. A queen is a one who is not only just royalty, but she reigns sovereign. She is one that when there is no seat at the table, she makes one for herself. That she knows that it's okay that she can eat alone because she knows who she is. That it's not just about the beauty, but it's the inner beauty inside of her. A queen, that she look at herself and she already knows that even with or without a crown, I know that I come from a royal priesthood and a royal in my bloodline. That's what we are here for with you all. See, when you all go through this competition, yes, it's a healthy competition. But we are also building sisterhoods. Because see, you all are going to be with each other for the next couple of weekends. And I want to give a big shout out to the moms because there was a time that my mom was sitting back there. My mom is gone to be with the Lord. But 10 years ago, I remember my mom doing this here every Saturday, sacrificing. And even if she couldn't, she'd get somebody to come take me. But she sacrificed because she knew what this was going to do. So it's a big shout out to you moms, because moms, we fight for these babies. They fighting for some stuff right now that in y'all generation, in my generation, that we didn't even have to go through. And I commend you all so much for taking the time out y'all busy schedules. I know y'all work a 40, 50-hour work week, but just for you all to take that sacrifice to come out here to have these babies enter into this, we thank y'all so much. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. We are here to love on y'all. I can't say it enough. Boost self-esteem. I don't know what has been told to you, anything that has been told to you that has made you look at yourself differently. It is a lie. And I'm going to tell you it's a lie. We are to adjust each other's crown. And I actually, in our bags, everybody has a crown in their bag. Because we are adjusting each other's crowns. I'm not going to unscrew your light bulb just to make sure mine shine brighter. Just because you have a talent, I'm not going to feel jealous of you because I have a talent as well. I may not know what it is, but I have a talent. We clap for others. We don't lose, even if you don't become that Juneteenth of the title. Queens don't lose, we learn. Because you know what? A lot of the girls that I did meet along with me, they said, it wasn't even the fact that I didn't win. I'm so happy that you won. I never got in front of a crowd and I spoke. See, that was a mountain for her. One said, I didn't think I had a talent. And I won that talent. So everybody entered into it, not just to win, but they already came in because they had some hurdles that they wanted to face. She asked me, other than what has Juneteenth done for your life? She said, how have this pageant opened up doors? Again, I moved from here in 2011. I went to Pensacola, Florida. I'm gonna give you a little background about myself. I went to Pensacola. I graduated from the University of West Florida. I have my bachelor's degree in international studies. I specialize in security and diplomacy. I went into government for a little bit, politics, where I joined with a lot of people on the campus to help vote, the importance of voting and making sure that students were signed up. I also worked in financial aid there to kind of help people with sending them to college because my mom was a single parent. So doing FAFSA, my mom didn't know much. So I educated myself in it, got into it. Now I also help people on the side get to college and fill out FAFSA. While I was there, I joined a church. My spiritual birth, I grew there spiritually. I graduated in 2016, but prior to graduating, I joined one of the best sororities. I'm gonna say the best sorority because it is the best, there's no other. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, where I became a Delta woman in spring of 2016. I accepted a position, and then I ended up moving from Pensacola, and I accepted a position here. I am now at University of North Florida, where I am getting my master's degree in strategic leadership and communication management. I graduate in fall of December of this year, finally. I have traveled to over 20 countries. That's what I do. I travel. I see a flight, I leave. Oh, I think I want to be here. I close my eyes. I'm like, oh, where do I want to go? And I go. There was a book that was read to me my senior year of high school. It was called "Oh, the Places That You Will Go." That this little girl from a single parent home, from the rough part of Jacksonville, Florida, have been places and touched places that I would have never even imagined. So many people who have touched me, has stayed me, and has inspired me to go. And that's why I'm back here, 10 years later, from 16 to 26. Doors have opened. So if I can say anything today, I want you all to keep going. I don't care if you gotta eat at a table alone. Keep going. See, because a queen, not only does she feel beautiful on the inside out, and she looks at herself a certain way, but a queen sometimes she has to separate herself because there's certain things that she knows that she's not going to do because of how she was made and how she was built. So when y'all have friends that want to do things that you know that wasn't your upbringing. Because you got to think about it. Nowadays, everything is on social media. You got to be careful what you do right now, because it may come back to haunt you later. So I have some things in my bags for you ladies, because y'all are at a certain age. I had some little girl bags, but I got some older bags, and I want to give a big shout out to Nordstrom's and Dillard's. They saw my dream, the vision for Miss Juneteenth, and today for the meet and greet. And they put some products in here from Clinique, Tiffany & Company, Chanel, Ralph Lauren, Prada. I did have some from Tom Ford. So moms, if they have some things in there that may be a little, I try to get majority of perfumes that smell soft. But if you got some things in there that you know that smell better on your chemistry, you're more than welcome to. But it's some bad things that you look like you may have some. But Tiffany & Company, Dior, Christian Dior, they hooked y'all up. We also have, I did a plaque in here. Let me find one in my bag that I want you all to put up. And also, everything I do is with meaning. If you look at these bags, I stayed up and did these for about 2 days. Each bag, if you notice, there's not one that don't look like you. If you look at the features, they may favor you. I wanted to get bags that look just like us. I could have did Disney characters. I could have did a Disney princess. I could have did Tiana. But I wanted queens and princesses and little girls that look like us. So even after you're done with everything in the bag, you can still keep onto your bag and hang it up. I made these picture frames, and it's literally 5 of you all, because I've made 5 of them. So everything is divine for a purpose like this, where it says, crowns aren't made of rhinestones. They're made of discipline, determination, and hard to find alloy called courage. So when you sit these somewhere and you're feeling down, you just happen to look over. When you don't feel like your crown, or you feel like you're wilting your crown, or you don't feel like, I don't feel 100% today. You put on your crown, the little fake crown I got in here, a baby crown. I say everything I do is with meaning. You put your crown on and you read this to yourself, because this is an affirmation to you. When I looked in the mirror, my mom asked me, who are you? It got to the point that when I start speaking affirmations into myself and we start doing the mirror, it's called, what are you? So, for example, she said, what are you? I said, I'm beautiful. What are you? I'm smart. What are you? I'm brilliant. What are you? I'm an entrepreneur. What are you? I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. What are you? I'm Jayde. What are you? I'm one of a kind. There's no one like me. And I'm a beautiful, strong, African-American woman. I am me. My mom did that to me. And when I tell you that things changed when I started speaking it, she knew something that was in me that I didn't know it was in myself. So when you're not feeling 100%, I want you all to read this. You are always wearing your crown. And if you see somebody at your school that you know is struggling, hey queen, what's going on? That's what I do sometimes at my job. I see some women. I say, hey queen, what's going on? I like that, that's pretty. Because see, one thing I noticed in the Black community, we have a problem with complimenting one another. That's why every time I make it my business to go and compliment. It's not fake, because it's the truth. I do like it. I walk past, ooh, what's that you got on? Because that smells good. I like that hair color. I like your braids. I like those shoes you wear. I like your hair. I find something. Because we're not used to being complimented. Do you not know that a compliment will change somebody? I saw a lady yesterday, had a beautiful haircut. I said, ma'am, that haircut is bad on you, baby. You look good. She was like, and then her husband said, thank you, because she just left the salon and she said she hated it. I said, that color on your skin tone? Yes, ma'am. I promise you, she was laying over she was just walking, kind of leaning. Because when we are not feeling like we want the next couple of months, you all are not going to be the same. And I pray that this place, in this time, this moment, that this pageant influence you all to also want to volunteer, give back, but you will remember it as you continue into college, as you continue on to your school, that you dare to be different. I have some bags here, and I think it was one more thing.
Oh yeah.
They have bags in here.
These would be good for them to bring to every workshop.
That's why I bought them.
Okay. Yeah, these would be
Y'all
good.
have, some of y'all have, again, Chanel, Coach, Prada, Tiffany and Company, and some of them. Again, big shout out to Nordstrom's and Dillard's for taking the time out and putting these packages together. Mama, they got some samples from some nice perfumes here, so I wanted to get them to have. So we have skincare in here. I didn't want to put makeup, but things that specializes in skincare. And one thing I like about it is, if you like it, it's inexpensive. They put some things in there that works on you skin. But it's inexpensive for them if they wanted to go out and go purchase it. Because I told them, don't put nothing in there that y'all know that I can't even buy. Don't play. You know, don't do that to me. You know, but again, there's some smells in here that, like I know that Victor and Rose, Flower Bomb, that's my favorite fragrance. But it's a very soft smell. I know Daisy. Oh, they also put Marc Jacobs in some of them. They got, this is the newest Chanel that just came out. But so I know sometimes Chanel can be a little hit and miss and a little hard. So if y'all got something that you know, bring it, put that on my dresser. That's what I'm gonna say. Put that on my dresser. So we just got some different fragrances here for them, and like I said, skincare, and a couple of pieces of candy. Again, a crown and a plaque of affirmation, and y'all journals. I want you all to, you know, bring them to each workshop. That is your responsibility to bring them. Also, we have some socks here for you all. Let's see. If y'all, I'm a very big writer, so please write.
They're actually in their forms while we're here. This is my first year doing this. I've never done this before. I have done dance coach. I've been a cheer director, I've been a dance coach. I work with kids, I love kids. I specifically love girls. I love teenage girls, I love little girls. They always get to a certain age and then they leave me and they don't want to be my friend anymore. But like, I love little girls. And when I tell you, like, even right now, people who I've coached, right, I'm still Coach Ty. Like how I'm still Coach Ty. I'm gonna be Coach Ty. I might not be a coach, but I can be whatever. I can be just Miss Ty. Whatever bond we find. Like I'm gonna want that to continue. I want to do this more years than now. This is the beginning of the year. The theme this year is reclaiming our time. Together we rise.
Wow.
And that was definitely something thought of, like meaningful. It's not just a name. Like we understand that we've had our people, like our forgive me the word I'm looking for. Our ancestors, like make this for us, like create this way. They've done a wonderful job. So now it's time for us to move it, and it's time for us to move it forward. And you guys, like you ladies, you are the first for me. This is the first. All of this is the first. And so, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm excited. I look forward to working with everybody. If you have any questions, please contact me. And I don't have anything else to say.